everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have my January favorites, and unlike every other month where I say that it flew by, January definitely did not fly by. It felt like the longest month ever. I was dying at these memes that they had online on Instagram where it was like, it's still January, like is it still January next week? That's how it felt, but I'm not complaining. The longer the month, the better it feels for me because I feel like I have more time to really set my goals and achieve them. So I hope you guys felt the same way. I wanted to first mention the product that I have on my eyelid right now, and I've mentioned this product before but not this color. This is the Natasha Denona Chroma Crystal Top Coat in Peach. So I love bronze, I love nude. I still owe you a tutorial. I actually have some footage where I used those two, the bronze and the nude, but I have eyelash extensions in that video, and I also have Christmas decorations in the back, so I don't know if I should post that or if I should just redo it because it's a very simple look and it's like my go-to look. I wore the bronze and the nude yesterday at a Kiss event and it was definitely a hit, but Peach is so nice too. So again, I have it on my lid, and Peach has a little bit more of like a silver, almost like silver and blue reflect to it, which is really cool, really dope, and it's just so easy to use this. Now my nude one is drying out a bit, so I'm trying to like revive it with oils and Duraline, but this Peach and the bronze I feel like are still very moist, so you just want to kind of keep an eye out for that. If you do get one from Sephora, just make sure that you don't get like a dried out one. This really makes you look like you tried so hard when you didn't. You just have one color on your lid, some glitter top coats or some like glittery shadows. You need to kind of layer them, and then it starts getting chunky and it gets flaky and weird. This one, you don't need to do that. You can use a brush or your finger. You can do like a cut crease and use this on your lid, or you can just do it like I did and it still looks like very precise. So really have been enjoying this one, and I want all of them because they're just so good and they just make my beauty routine so much quicker, and I'm all about that. The quicker the better. If I can look beat quicker, I'm all for it. The next product that I want to mention is the Ofra Cosmetics highlighter in Rodeo Drive. I just picked it up a lot in January and I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoy it with the Sigma Strobing fan brush because you can be really precise. Now with this kind of highlighter, it is very pigmented. You want to be careful with this because if you use a huge fan brush, you're just gonna have a lot of highlight on your cheek or wherever. It is a little bit more of a powdery formula as opposed to like a gel, but I feel like that's why it's so pigmented. It's what I have on now, and I love that beaming glow. It's like meant for Instagram. Like if you want a pop and highlight for Instagram or Snapchat, look no further. Ofra got you. And I really like this color. I do like the other shades, but this is like the true gold, but it's a little bit of a lighter gold. So if you are on the fair side, it's not gonna give you that dark, weird highlight that you can tend to get with gold highlighters usually. So I really like this one, and the formula is bomb because it really is intense. You don't even have to wet it, but you definitely can. But I don't really use my highlights wet, or like my brush is wet when I do my highlight, but I still get that wet effect, and I like that. So moving on to some lip products. The first lippy that I want to mention is the ColourPop in collaboration with Kathleen Light's lippy, and this is the ultra glossy lip in Moonchild. I am wearing this on top of the lip combo that I had on, and this just gives you so much shine. I love that it's a very like thin formula. It's not sticky, it has no scent. Like it's just a good, very glossy, ultra glossy lip. You guys know my obsession with nude lip glosses, with nude liquid lipsticks. Like I just want them all, but Kathleen killed it with this one. I wasn't originally a fan of the ColourPop lip glosses. Like I liked a few, but I wasn't like over the moon about them. I just wasn't like obsessed. They just kind of like sat there in my collection. But this one, I feel like she really killed the formula. Now I did want to address in my ColourPop video, I really liked the lip that I wore. So I didn't formally know that ColourPop had changed their formula. I was just going based off like what I felt. When I used to use ColourPop Ultra Matte lippies, they were very dry. They were gorgeous, beautiful colors, but they were more on the drying side. Any matte, ultra matte liquid lipstick is gonna be on the drying side. It is what it is. Some are more drying, some are less drying, but the new ColourPop ones aren't as drying as the other ones. They're still gonna be dry because they're matte, but they did change the formula, and I feel like they definitely changed the formula of this lip gloss because it just seems a little bit different. It just glides on so much easier, and it has a really nice pigmentation. It's the perfect nude. This is kind of like Sugar and Pretty Thing from Marc Jacobs mixed together, and it has a very similar formula. Like I think this is a huge dupe for the Marc Jacobs glosses without the smell of the Marc Jacobs ones. So really love this one, and inexpensive. I really hope this is in stock because you guys need to get on it. Moonchild, it's amazing. And then I also have been loving the e.l.f. lip Plumping glosses. This one is in Champagne Glam. It's kind of cheating a little bit because they're newer to my collection, but I feel like I have to put you guys on. This one's more of like a sheer color, but it looks so pretty on top of like a matte liquid lipstick or just a regular lipstick or just this with a lip liner. It's bomb. I'm pretty sure I paid $5 for this, so you really can't beat that price. It doesn't really plump my lips, but it gives me that juicy look, which I feel like looks like I plump my lips. I'm all about the gloss, especially in January, because this cold plays no games on my lips. That wind outside is just like, it's unbearable. Even though I hate wearing lip gloss when it's windy outside, I still feel like if I wear something matte, it's just gonna be like super dry. So I wear lip gloss and I just make sure to have my hair back, because the worst thing is having your hair in your lips when you have lip gloss on. The worst. Moving on to my next product, the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. This one is in Fair. I was using light, but I felt like I wasn't getting that super bright under eye that I personally like. Like I was using a bright concealer, but the powder just wasn't brightening. This color is definitely brightening. It's definitely light, and I love this formula. I felt like I needed to get the right color first to really appreciate the formula, but this powder is so silky smooth. It's not drying under the eyes. Thomas Halbert, I love him. Like I love watching his videos. It's just, I feel like I'm watching a TV show when I'm watching him because he's hilarious. His dry like humor really gets me. I'm just obsessed with him. So he always raved about this, and I was trying the shade Light and I'm like, I like it, but I'm not obsessed with it until I tried Fair, and now I just want to use this all the time. I love the formula on this. The color is perfect for me, this one, Fair. They have a bunch of colors, which is awesome. The packaging is cute too. It's in a square, which is different. I like that a lot of powder comes out of the sifter when you tap it out. So sometimes with my other powders, I'm there like trying to dump some powder out to bake, and it just doesn't want to come out. Like you're gonna be there forever, and then you have to take the sifter out, and it's just like such a mess. Where this one, product comes out, so you definitely can bake very easily with this. I do bake under my eyes with this. I have it on now. I love it, so I really have been enjoying this, and it's drugstore, which is always a plus. So that is from Maybelline. And then another product that I've been loving for my face, this is by AJ Crimson. I've talked about this before, but I really enjoyed it in January a lot. This is the cream foundation in number 3. I use this to bronze / contour, and I love just using like a stippling brush just right along my cheekbone and then also on my temples. Because this is so pigmented, I feel like it just speeds up my beauty routine because I get like that bronze look without having to like layer so much and do so much. This is also amazing as a foundation because it is so pigmented and so creamy and blendable, but I really love it as a cream contour / bronzer. You guys know I'm not down with the super cool contour colors, so this one's perfect because it's very warm. Again, I have this on today and I love how it looks. I go between this one and the Clinique, but lately I've been going to this one because it's a little bit more pigmented, and I've been enjoying that for January. So the foundation that I have been over the moon about is the Makeup Forever HD Stick Foundation. In my ColourPop video, I was using the shade 123, which is a little bit lighter than my skin tone. Like it looks like my skin tone, but then it dries down a little bit lighter. You know how most foundations dry darker? I feel like cream foundations dry lighter on me. It's so weird. So the 123 is now Y365 in Makeup Forever, so I mixed that one with Y375, so it's a little bit darker. This foundation gives you such a flawless look. I have it on now, and I love that I can make it really matte or really dewy depending on how I set it. So this foundation you definitely want to set. Any cream foundation, even on dry skin, you want to set it or else it's gonna come off. But the fact that this one is so creamy, it just gives me so much coverage. It just makes me feel really glam, and I love that. I love feeling like super beat, super glam. Really like these. You can use it with a brush. I love it with the e.l.f. brush, the e.l.f. Flawless Blending Foundation brush. I love it with the Beauty Blender. Like it's just an overall great foundation. They have so many colors, and I appreciate that. So I know I can recommend this to you, and you're gonna find your color. They have like olive undertones, pink, peach. They definitely have so many colors to choose from, and I like that. So definitely check out like a Makeup Forever store if you really want to find like your perfect match, because sometimes Sephora doesn't have all the colors. But this foundation also is really easy because you just swipe it on, you blend it out. It's very quick with the brush. You blend, blend, blend. I love how it looks, especially in pictures and on video camera, but in person too. Like I feel flawless when I wear this. I wore this yesterday and I felt facetuned in person. So I don't have perfect skin. I have dry patches. It's been cold. So for a foundation to work this well in the brutal January New York weather, it's a plus for me. I've been loving the Morphe Lashes. So I have depotted mine into this Morphe Lash Book. I took one pair out. This is the pair that I wore in the ColourPop video. And I'm so mad that I didn't write the names down of the ones that I have. So these lashes are $10 a pop. If you want something super fluffy and dramatic, something a little bit more natural, something crisscross, something a little more separated, this is perfect for anyone who wears lashes frequently, the Lash Book, or a makeup artist, because you can literally depot them and just travel with this, and it's very lightweight and you have so many different types of lashes and you can actually see the style. And right now I have on the pair DayDreamer. So I have a couple of these that I've been wearing just kind of in the box. So that's why I know the name of the ones I have on now. But I don't know which ones I was wearing in that video, and it kills me because I want to tell you guys. But these are really nice. I suck at reusing my lashes. So investing in really expensive lashes is nice for like special occasions. But for everyday wear, or you know, at least like 4 times a week or 3 times a week, I like, you know, a little bit more of an inexpensive lash, because lashes get expensive. They definitely add up. So I've been loving those. My next product is actually also Morphe, and this is the Morphe Prep and Set Makeup Setting Spray. So at first I liked how this smelled. Now I'm kind of like about it. It's almost like a hairspray smell, like a fresh, clean hairspray smell. But the feel of this and what it does to my skin when I'm done with it, I'm obsessed with that. So everyone always talks about how it's a mist and it's not like a spray, which obviously is a huge plus. I feel like when I spray this, my skin looks more even and matte. It's weird because it's not like advertised as a mattifying spray, but I feel like it just makes my skin look more even and just more beat, and it just really diminishes that cakey or powdery look, because you guys know I go in with my powders and just with my layers of makeup. It does have a little bit of a sticky feel at first. It goes away, but it really does make your makeup last a very long time. I've been wearing this every time I go to events, anytime I go out with my makeup, especially with like a cream foundation. You definitely want to have a very super strong hold setting spray, because with cream foundations they can come off a little bit easier as opposed to like Estee Lauder Double Wear or Lancome 24 Hour. And I do have a coupon code for Morphe. It's just Rosita. I am very grateful to those of you who use my coupon code. You don't have to, but I do have one. This isn't sponsored by Morphe. I know some people get a little weird when you talk about Morphe, but I mean, those products are bomb. What can I say? Like, I like them. So I'm not gonna hold out on information from you guys just because some people have a problem with that. If you have a problem with that, don't buy it. Next up, I want to talk about the perfume that I've been loving, and this is the Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gioia, or Acqua di Gio. I'm pretty sure this is unisex or it's a men's cologne, but I don't really care. I like it. It makes me feel fresh, clean. It's very shower-like. It's very inviting. It's crisp. It's not too citrusy, which I enjoy. I don't like it when it's too citrus, but this just smells like clean, and I like that. I like to smell clean, especially in the daytime. Like if I'm running errands, I just want something that's classic. I don't want like super floral. Baccarat is still on my #1. Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume, and Balenciaga Flora Botanica, and also Santal. Those are all like different moods though, where this one I feel like can just go with any mood. It's kind of like Juliet Has a Gun for me. They're just like everyday kind of scents. And last but not least, I want to mention the Garnier Fructis Smoothing Treat 1 Minute Hair Mask. Oh my gosh, I love how this smells. So when you think avocado, you're like, okay, it's gonna smell like avocados. I don't know if I like that. No, this smells like banana and fruit and just something so fresh, like a candy. It smells so good. I went through the whole tub of this. I have a little bit left. So for it to last 2 to 3 months for me, it's pretty long, especially having super long hair and I have like a lot of hair. And I use like a chunk of it and I just really like lather it onto my ends. And I really do feel like using deep conditioner so often on my ends helps me not have to cut my hair, which in turn helps my hair grow. So deep conditioners are just everything for me. Don't get me wrong, I still use regular conditioners. It's not like every single time, but 9 out of 10 I'm using a dip conditioner and I really like this one. I love how it smells and the smell really lingers in your hair. I like how my hair feels when I use this. When I get out, I notice a difference because it's like smoother, it's more manageable. My hair tangles very easily, it's prone to tangles, so I really like that this smooths it out because I haven't gotten a keratin in a while, ever since November, but it like washed out of my hair. I don't know why, but my hair, if I don't use any like deep conditioning products or conditioning products, it just dries frizzy and like tangly and just it doesn't want to like comb easily. So really love deep conditioners, but I've been enjoying that one. So those were all of my beauty favorites. Now we're gonna move on to my music favorites, which is my favorite part. It truly completes me. Like when I do my music favorites, like I feel some kind of way, and I hope you do too. So let's go ahead and get into it. Hola, me llamo Onika, pelo rosa, culo gordo. I ain't talking about the games though, the pink and bangs though. Now I'm kinda rocking inches now. I'm macho, but I think he wants some church. I put this pussy in his boca, but get it rosa. Yelling Viva Puerto Rico, bitches es hermosa. Yeah.
Your bitch won't party with Cardi. Cardi a body in a Rari. Diamonds all over my body. Shining all over my body. Twin gang, you lame. Cardi got bitch, stay up, stay party. Cardi, I took your bitch in the party. Cardi, who that be flags and marshes? Moon walking through your clique. I'm from the motherfucking Bronx. I keep it.
I don't know what they're saying.
Ay, baby, qué sensualidad. Oh, 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 oh. Me tiene la sensualidad. Oh, 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 oh.
Cross my heart, hope to die. A lover, I'll never lie. It's true, I said I'll try. In the end, it's him and I. Got that love, the crazy kind. I am his, and he is mine. In the end, it's him and I.
Make it, they just wanted to vibe. 2017, Bonnie and Clyde.
I turn offset on. Cardi B, I'm bad, just I don't wanna hear I'm acting different. Lips that be talking about me is the same lips that be ass kissing. Why would I hop in some beef? When I just hop in a Porsche, you heard she going through what the hoop? That's not a reliable source. So tell me, have you seen her? Let me wrap my weave up. Dame más gasolina. Watch your man, you should watch your mouth. Press and Mr. Mouth to mouth. I'ma need you to face front. I call him Ricky, he say he love me like Lucy.
Yo quiero hacerte tantas cosas sin enamorarte ni su nombre, pero la quiero. Paso si me escucho la emisora y ahora está mi reveladora. Le metes esta sensación, a mí me gusta cuando baja downtown.
A mí me gusta cuando bajo downtown. Sí, sí.
Y por eso
Porque me tenía, eres mía. Mi único enemigo es el tiempo.
sabes que me ven y me preguntan si yo te he vuelto a ver, bebé. Dime dónde es que te busco. Te amo, bebé. De ti, como una cicatriz que nunca borra.
It's my big bro, so he got all the girls shook. My big fat ass got all the boys cook. He dance like, hey,
Listen on the gram like, hey.
the little drum.
Okay.
Ooh, don't we look good together?
I'm gonna show you
Blaming on my confidence. They don't make no sense. You're dead for this. They don't make no sense. You're dead. Know it, you know it. I'm a total change. That's right. Es el party. Para decirle hello, hello, hello. Se te asoma hello, hello, hello. Na, na, na. Baila conmigo, mujer. Síguelo bailando, que la música no pare. Pare. Oh, pídele lo que tú quieras, mami. Oh, pídele lo que tú quieras, mami. Mi carro, cartera, lo que tú quieras, baby. Toma despacio, acariciando tu pelo lacio. Quédate cerquita de mí. Ahí quiero repetir. Uno hace un dragón. Toma despacio, acariciando tu pelo lacio. Quédate cerquita de mí. Uno de nosotros, este barrio bella y sensual, sobrenatural. Uno de nosotros, sobrenatural.
So that concludes my January favorites. Please don't forget to subscribe, but also if you already subscribed, hit the little bell so that you're notified when I upload. If you like my content, please like this video, subscribe to my channel. It means the world to me, and I love chatting with you guys in the comments and also on Snapchat. So don't forget to add me on Snapchat and Instagram as well. I hope you liked this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys.